Greetings. I'm G.B.R. in Valdosta, Georgia, with a message to the representatives in the House and to the Senate at the highest levels of our government here in the United States of America. To you representatives that were elected by the people, to you senators that were elected by the people, be it known that we, the American people, see you as a disgrace. You are a disgrace to your office, and you are a disgrace before the American people for not speaking out against our Commander-in-Chief. I say that as a retired military veteran because too many of our sons and daughters bled, suffered, disabled, and died for this nation, the United States of America. And for you all who were elected by the people not to take a stand for what is right and for what will complement our beloved nation. And so I came to this church today to say to each and every American, the people that you elected to office, if they do not take a stand against what we see happening here in the United States and around the world to denigrate, destroy, and make this nation look like not a single, let me repeat, not like another president in the history of this nation. No other president has done what this president is doing to our nation. Our sons and our daughters are in uniform. If there is a war with North Korea, our children will defend this country. But the question is, what is our representatives doing to show us, the American people, that they are worth the votes that were cast to put them at the highest levels of this government? As a retired military veteran, I want to close short form. This video is longer than I intended. This is what I was intending to say. You who serve in the United States House of Representatives, you who serve in the United States Senate, and you don't speak out against what is going on, what is happening that is destructive to this nation and the American people. Not only that, it is a disgrace to the free world. And you all just sit, say, and do nothing. Now, you who've spoken out, Senator McCain, you could have done better, but we appreciate your stand. We can call the representatives out. Maxine Waters, thank you, my beautiful sister. You're not a credit to your race. You are a credit to God, His righteousness, and the founding fathers of this great republic. Maxine Waters, we commend you for standing up. And to all you other people just sitting on the sideline, I close by saying you are indeed a disgrace to all of us. And more Americans will be calling you out on this. America is a greater nation. And you cannot say that this president is correct and the other 44 was all wrong. Now you know that. All you have to do is look at the annals of history. And regardless of what the defenders of this president say, such as we are patriots, we are Christian, we love God, we love Jesus, We can get along with the Muslims. We love the Jews. We support the state of Israel. You can do all of your talk, Mr. Porter, supporters of the president. But the volume of sacred law tells us that if you don't have love, joy, long-suffering, peace, etc., then God don't know you, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself for trying to masquerade as a servant of the Most High God. Now, if on the other hand, you have hatred, racism, murder, envy, jealousy, these things represent the God that you serve. So don't lie to us. Our eyes are open today. You fooled us yesterday. You told us that you was about love, freedom, justice, and equality for all people. But now look, America, the whole world is getting a clearer picture of you now. Black men are dying on the streets. The NFL is in trouble because finally, black, white, red, and brown people are now standing up for what is best for this nation. Black men and women being shot down in the streets like wild dogs. And while some people sit there and talk about it's about a flag, that red on that flag before it became a nation, black blood had ran down the streets of America. We've been lynched, denigrated, brought down to the level of 3/5 of a human being, they say, put us under the Dred Scott decision, gave us the black codes, stripped us of our name, our language, can't even speak our mother tongue, yet you fly that same flag and tell the world that you are about equal rights. And then when you come down and try to give the black man, woman, and their children a little affirmative right, then you turn around and lie and say blacks were the first recipients of affirmative action. And that is a lie from the pits of hell down in Satan's pinky toe. White people were the first beneficiaries of affirmative action. In fact, white people came to this country on an affirmative action program. They got the land grab. Oh, yes, they did. Then Andy Griffin, all white. Gunsmoke, all white. All the police officers, state patrols, white. Blacks could not even be served in the government, in the land of the free, in the home of the brave. And yet you talk about black were the first recipients of affirmative action? No, man. No. White people. All police jobs. You could have if you were black and had a PhD, you was unqualified to be a police officer because you didn't have the complexion for the protection. And so now God is allowing this man to sit in the White House to show the world how America have lied to the world, which is to fulfill divine prophecy as recorded in St. John 8:32, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set and make you free. So this is what we are watching now, y'all. We are watching God show the world that America has been lying to men, women, and children and sending our black sons and daughters to fight for the rights of white folk, but not fight for the rights of our own children and coming generations. And it is indeed a disgrace. And it's time that somebody tell the truth. And if we got people in the House of Representatives who will not open their mouths, if we got black and white senators who will just sit, say, and do nothing, you are destroying this nation. And the founding fathers of this great republic are not looking at you too favorably this morning. And neither am I. And as a veteran of the Vietnam era, I refuse to be quiet. You see, you all hate Donald Trump. I don't hate the man. I love him for allowing God to use him. Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, God using him, man. I know y'all disagree with me. Did not God use Pharaoh? Did not God use Hitler? They was wicked men from the underworld. And is it not written in the volume of sacred law that the wicked go out and do things trying to mess up things, but God used it to elevate his plan to show us just how good and how loving he is. And so I'm saying to you all who believe that Donald Trump is in charge of this thing, no, he's not in charge, y'all. No, he's not in charge. He's not even a good figurehead. And those who support him, they are making fools out themselves and preparing themselves for the hell and destruction about to come upon this nation. If you can't look at the forces of nature, if you cannot look at the forces of nature and see that God is unpleased with America, then you are a Satan yourself. You are a Satan yourself. So all you Congress members, wake up, man. Pray to God that that spell of the Leviathan will get out of your heart and you can stop being a beast in human form and stand up as real human beings on the square of love, truth, and justice on behalf of all life sources. This is the Get To Free Press. I'm George Foster Rhines, a retired military veteran. I'm well qualified to speak on the subject. After all, when my commanding officer told me to go to any part of this earth, I went and I didn't question it because they told me I was fighting for a free democratic society. And you know today that the police officers have declared war on the black man, woman, and their children. And so I want to say, Colin Kaepernick, I say to you, my beautiful brother, I wish you was in the Congress. Yeah, man. I wish you. See, you don't only know how to stand up, but you also know how to kneel and show forth the goodness of the God of our creation. Y'all have a nice day. Sorry it took so long, but that's the flavor of my nature and the nature of my flavor. On behalf of the Get To Free Press, I want to thank you for watching. Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. For it is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard, as the dew of Hermon, and as the dew that descended upon the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord commanded the blessings, even life forevermore. Please remember, my good people, that when truth comes into the minds of those that seek truth, then all falsehood must vanish, and falsehood is forever a vanishing thing. So my brothers and sisters, if you enjoyed today's broadcast, we invite you to click the like button and to share this with your friends, family members, and if necessary, your enemies. But in the end, truth, right, and justice will win without exception. Bye-bye. We go.